Hey, PopRockers, Paul with you. How are you today? Hey, we're about to sit down with country sensation Alex Mathers about his new song "By My Side." And big news, he's going to be doing a tour right around Australia, including Western Australia, before he heads overseas. So, if you want to know about Alex Mather and his brilliant song "By My Side," stick around. He's right next. Cheers. So, hey, Alex, how are you today?
G'day, I'm well. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Hey, congratulations on your song, "By My Side."
Thank you. It's been fun. The reaction's
Yeah.
been really nice so far, so I'm enjoying it.
Cool. Hey, I watched a video clip or had a video clip. Do you know the band Shepherd?
I do know the band Shepherd.
Yeah. Well, they've just released this new song, Daylight, and they had a video clip and leading up to the video, and they said that their song was the banger of bangers, but I reckon yours is give it a run for a money for the banger of a banger.
Hey, thank you. I actually did a writing session with Shepherd.
Yeah.
Would be 2.5 years ago now. They do have some bangers, I must say though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was in, I was actually in like a. This is going back years ago, but I was in a group and our audition song was Geronimo. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah, wicked. That wasn't on Australian Idol or anything silly like that, was it?
we were doing like X Factor auditions, and I'm
Uh,
talking like 6, 7 years ago.
yeah.
So
Oh, I've got to do that. Just got to close down the emails, so otherwise we're going to get blings and beeps and bops all through the chat. Yeah, I'm dying to get George on the show. I've spoken to a few people. Um, Chris Rose, I spoke to him, and he's worked with George, and he reckons he's just a really great guy. So I'm dying to get him on the show.
yeah, super cool. Lots of energy. It's
Yeah.
good.
Alrighty. Be my by my side. All right, we're going to get to that in a second, but first, we want to talk about you. Um, Tell us, where did you come from? Because you like sprung up out of nowhere, and you got a real banger of a song. So
Thanks. Well, I kind of was songwriting and producing for other artists.
yep,
Where it all started, and kind of fell in love with the songs I was writing for other
yep,
artists. Thought I'm like, I want to make some of these songs for myself. So I
yep,
started to put out little clips on TikTok and Instagram, and had some viral stuff on TikTok, which then who I'm signed to now, they picked it up and was like, first they just wanted me to track some vocals for, because they wanted to go into the country music
yep,
scene, and they're like, do you want to track some vocals for us to basically pitch out songs to
yep,
different people? Like, yeah, absolutely, I'd love to do that. I just built my own home studio and done it all up nice and neat and all that
yep,
stuff. So I decided to do that. And then as I recorded some stuff, they were like, how about you be the artist? And I'm like,
yeah,
well, I'm definitely getting back into the artist side of stuff. So, we sat down and worked out some songs that we wanted to work on. And, everyone talks the talk, but not many people walk the walk.
yep,
And, the my manager said, I want to fly you over here. And I'm like,
yep,
yeah, righto, whatever. And he's like, no, like seriously, you pick the time, you pick like, whatever's comfortable for you,
yep.
and get you over here.
Where's over here?
So he was in Phoenix.
Oh, all right, so over the states.
Yeah, over to the States, yeah. Uh,
Wow.
and I'm like, yeah, all right.
Yeah,
Um, and then so I picked the place and sent it to him, and boom, it was booked, and off I was.
yeah,
Head over to Phoenix to meet up and get literally straight first day, land in the studio. We're recording videos, and there's a lot of different stuff to come out from,
yeah,
uh, my time there. And the first song we released was that summer, and that was one of the probably, I'd say it's the third song we wrote, but the first
yeah,
song that we put down to record.
yeah,
Um, and then we released that, and that took off pretty big time on TikTok and
yeah,
Spotify, and now we thought, why stop?
yeah,
Let's just keep releasing, keep meeting, keep networking. Just not let off the pedal, and
yeah.
people are starting to pick up on it and enjoy it, and it's starting to become really really fun.
Yeah, cool. Now, I'm just going to warn you, if you can hear some weird noises in the background, that's the studio pups and they're snoring which is
I love
good
it.
because they're normally fighting, which is good. So you
Oh,
just answered.
I'm
Yeah,
actually away from my puppy right now. I'm in my family home.
yeah.
I'm at Brisbane down visiting for my niece's birthday. And my puppy's in Sydney. So when
Oh,
you said puppy, I'm like, no,
what type of pup do you have?
a cavoodle. His name's Milo.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We got a French bulldog named Huey, and Terrence, a British bulldog, and
Oh,
then
good names
yeah,
too.
yeah. Hey, you answered my questions in your little chat there.
Yeah.
Why do you want to become a country singer? And but what you didn't answer was who's your biggest fan?
As in, like the person who loves my music the most.
Yeah, it can be anyone, mum, dad, your girlfriend,
I've
whoever.
actually got a little nephew. His name's Aries, and he chucks tantrum on tantrum on tantrum
Yep,
as soon as mum puts on my songs. He just boom, he's down in front of the TV. Like,
yeah.
mum sends videos of him dancing, and if they're out at dinner or something, and he starts crying, they just put on my videos or my songs, and he's just glued to it, loves it. And I got to see him for the first time in
Yeah,
ages when I landed. We got here to Brisbane about 3 days. I say landed, we drove
yep.
about 3 days ago, and it was the first time. He's old enough, and he's 2.5 now,
Yep,
where he can kind of start recognizing faces.
yeah,
And so he was looking at the iPad watching my video, and then I'm laying next to him, and he's looking at it, going like,
yeah.
"What's going on here?" And then he's
Oh, that's
pointing, he's
cool.
going, "Uncle, uncle," and I'm
Yeah,
like, "Yeah, yeah, uncle." And so
yeah.
yeah, he's. I think he's taken over. Mum likes to say she's the biggest fan, but I think he's
He's up
taken.
there, yeah. That's pretty cool, yeah. So, well, we've got that. Alright. Now, from start to finish, tell us about By My Side. How did you come up with By My Side? Is it personal inspiration? How did you do it?
So I was actually it came from chatting. So my manager's name's Ernie, and he also
Yep,
writes the songs with me. And I was chatting to him about how hard it is to kind of commit to the music industry
yep,
because you chase it for so long before you get any
yep,
apple. And you talk to some people, they're like, "Yeah, I've been in the business for 20 years before they even got a you
yeah,
know even a little bit of a start." So I was talking to him about it's gonna be hard, and we got to stick through it. And I was chatting about my partner, and how she stuck with it through literally going, releasing
yep,
song, nothing. Put post TikTok, nothing. Play a
yeah,
show, nothing. And then to finally see the chocolates come through, and you have someone
yep,
to celebrate it with. So we just ended up writing that song about needing someone by your side through when you're chasing it,
yep,
and then when it's actually starting to happen to celebrate with.
yep. Is that your girlfriend in the video clip or your
No, no,
partner?
she's actually. If you look at that summer, the photo for that
Yep.
summer, Spotify and all that, she's actually in that photo.
Oh, cool. So what we're gonna do, at the end of the interview, we get a copy of your video and we stitch it on the end so people can at the end of the video have a listen and watch your video clip. So that'll be at the end. We always do that, and we put all your details down below in the description. So you're on everything from Twitter,
Yeah, everything that you can
everything.
download on your phone. Really, it's all
Yep.
Alex Mathan Music. Yeah, it's
We'll have
yeah
all the
everything.
links below. We've
Yeah,
um,
perfect.
are you on Threads yet?
Yep, across the threads. Oh, I love it. I know.
Yeah.
I was a mass. I actually deleted Twitter. Like, I only got it back probably 8 months ago, and I
Yep.
deleted it before that just because it got so flooded with like this crap at the time.
Yep.
Um, but before that, I loved it so much. I just loved like I love
Yeah.
tweeting, and now that Threads is there, I'm like anytime I'm doing something, I'm just like boop, jump on it straight away. I
That's cool.
Spotify tweeted out like, um, what are your plans? What are your plans this year? And then I commented back and said, make country music great again. And it's going the comments going funny right now.
Yeah. Well, we got booted off Twitter last week.
What for?
No idea. They
Oh,
just
it's
said your
gone.
account's been suspended. If you want to appeal it, send an email to this to like the appeals email. So I did. I said, "Well, why did you ban us? We didn't even know we were banned." I said, "We're like an internet radio station. We tweet what songs are playing and tweet about our music and our artists that we're speaking to, and they've come back. They sent me an email back saying, "You've breached one of these," and some of the topics that they were having, like abuse material, pornography, the whole lot. They went through this whole list, and I'm like, "We didn't do any of that stuff."
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
I was happy that I've been on Threads for this is day 5.5, and we haven't been kicked off yet. So,
Hey, there's still time.
well, we've been in Facebook jail. I've been in Facebook jail more times than I can think. We got booted off Twitter, and I was kicked off Reddit or banned from Reddit in the first half an hour of joining.
Oh wow, it's
Yeah,
so it's so it's so easy to get kicked off things though. As soon as someone just reports it, like just like gone.
yeah. But what how got me was when we got Facebook jailed, we weren't. Well, I wasn't the instigator to the post, and it was in a private group, and the private group is all about dark humor. It's all crazy dark humor stuff. So you don't think you can actually offend anyone, but I managed to do it. It's great.
You would think if it's called a dark humor page, if you don't have dark humor, you just wouldn't join it.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. But anyway, the film clip at the beginning, um, your love interest in the clip says, "Hey Siri, play By My Side" by Alex Mather. How's that working out for you? Have you had any complaints about people's phones starting to play the song?
I haven't yet, but the only time I like no one's messaged me to say it, but when we put it on the big screen, I was showing my
Yep,
girlfriend's parents, and they've got one in the like one of the the Google
yep.
homes, and when it came on, it's like play Alex Mather, and then beep in the background, and we're like, turn it off.
Yeah.
There's,
Yeah, we used to
I
have
wonder if
we used to have a sweeper similar to that, that had, um I can't say it because 'cause I've got one sitting over there, but Hey G, and, every time it come on the radio, TVs would stop, phones would start. I was like, "Oh, gotta get rid of that pretty quick." It got annoying,
oh,
but yeah.
I might put it
Alrighty.
I might put it tonight and ask if anyone's had it happen.
Yeah, that'd be good to know. How did you go with the film clip? Whose idea was it, and how did you come up with the film clip? 'Cause it's a nice little clip you got going.
Thank you. So we're looking around a heap of different, videographers and photographers, and I guess content's
Yep,
such a massive part of what everyone's doing right now. And I'd actually seen Kane Brown had like an amazing film clip with fire
yep,
and all this different stuff. I'm like, who was involved with that one? Got the team to look into it, and we found by a guy by the name of Randy,
yep,
and he's in Nashville. And I said to him, look, if I keep putting my ideas into this, it's just going to be the same film clip and
yep,
the same kind of stuff. So I don't want to know anything. I want you to plan the whole thing, and then when I get there on the day, give me a rundown of it, and if there's anything I need to tweak,
yep,
all that kind of stuff, we'll do it that day. And so when I rocked up, the first thing is like, all right, we're going to the airport. I'm
yep,
just like, what am I going to the airport for? And he ran me
yep,
down. I didn't change anything. What I had envisioned. There's some different stuff like the flames and that I was like, I really
yep,
wanted that, and he got that perfect. Um, Live performance, but I didn't think it was going to be as cool as what it actually came out as. So, I put my full
yep.
trust in him and got the rundown of it, and it came out amazing.
Cool. Yeah, it did. It's a really good video. You're breaking up a bit, so I'm hoping it settles down. We had an incident the other night where um, Tom, who does Pop Rock Nation and the Rock Tumbler, um, yeah, he was dropping in and out. And we couldn't work it out. Then one day it just come good, but they had
Yeah,
mobile
right.
signals. So, yeah, they
All
hit and miss.
right.
Sometimes you can have a good signal. Anyway, back to the song. Um, touring 19th August. Tell us all about
19th,
your shows.
first ever headline show,
Yep,
August 19th at the factory floor in Sydney and Marrickville. Um,
yep,
and it's pretty cool because I was with another manager before I'm with the one I'm with now, and I met
yep,
him at the factory floor. So The show I was watching at the time, I wrote down on my bucket list, if there's anywhere I get to play in Sydney for one of my first shows, I want it to be Factory Floor. So
How
as
did you?
soon as my team,
How do they take country music in Marrickville? Because that's not really a country area.
I guess like because TikTok's a massive thing, like
Yep.
half the people that are probably coming to the show, they're like, I know some people are traveling from Brisbane, Newcastle,
Yep.
Wollongong. Like I know they're traveling from everywhere. So I guess social media has that power now that realistically you could host a show
Yep.
anywhere and get the
And people.
fans, get the
Yeah.
fans.
Yep. Now, I on the press that I got, it says you're going to be coming to Perth.
Yeah, we're gonna do literally everywhere that we possibly can. We don't have dates locked in yet. The
Yep.
first one we're doing is Sydney. Get that out of the road, and the main reason we're doing that is for the show build. We're kind
Yep.
of using this show like the kind of see what works, what doesn't work, what I really love when I'm on stage,
Yep.
what I don't necessarily like. So hopefully
Yep.
by the time we're at the third or fourth show, it's flawless. So
Yeah. Yep.
we haven't dates yet just in case that we need time to fix things up. But August 19th will be the first, and then we really do plan to roll on after that. So
Yep.
if it's all flawless, we'll be booking
Yep.
everything month and getting all the dates out there.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to turn up to a show, we'll have on our gig guide, poprockradio.com.au, and go to the gig guide. We'll have your gigs on there, and people can, as
I
they
think
pop up, we'll add them, and people can find them and get to a show.
thank you. It'll be amazing. It's
Yep.
the ticket sales are already pretty crazy at the moment, so
Oh,
it's
that's good.
blowing my mind. First
Yeah.
show.
Now, what we like to promote as well, as you can see behind me, I've got my Shantuzzi's t-shirt that turned up today. I've got like a Chelsea Berman t-shirt. I've got a Calamine shirt. Mindful Eyes, they've sent me a shirt. I want to know, do you have a merch store yet? Because we really push people trying to get to the artist's merch store. So tell them there's more than one way to support an artist. They can buy their shirts and things. Do you have a merch store?
We don't have a merch store as of yet, and there's a reason behind it because we
Yep.
want the first headline show, the people that come to that show, to be the first people that get their
Yep.
hands on merch.
Oh, cool.
And it'll be the same we're doing like a special piece for the show. So when we go Perth,
Yep.
Adelaide, Melbourne, Brisbane, it's people that came to those shows. We'll get the special type of merch, and then we'll release all the merch after that. And
Cool. Yep. Now your tracks, um, you've got three. Is it three out so far? Are you building an EP or an album? What are you working towards?
we got an EP worth of we got 16 songs in the bank,
Yep.
but eight of those are for next year already.
Yep.
And so we're thinking 7 songs will be released on an EP this year,
Yep.
and maybe with a bonus track. We're not sure as of yet.
On vinyl or just digital?
I might do it. I might do vinyl as well because I love when people do vinyl. I think it's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah. Well, I'll go buy records when I can and promote them on the. I've got them on the stand behind me and back in there. So I'm just about to go on a spending spree. Rich Webb, we just interviewed him. He's got a new album out and it's on vinyl, so I'm going to go grab myself a copy of that.
Yeah, I
We'll
think
be able to
vinyl.
show it off.
It's so good. Like we had one. I want to say 2.5 years ago. There was one that I don't know what brand came out with them, but the speaker was in it, so you could
Yeah,
put whatever you want. You didn't have to have
I've
the
got one.
speaker,
Yeah, this one there's
and
like a little case.
just so good. And
Yeah,
we will pick them up from what do you call it, Vinny's. Vinny's had
yeah,
like there was hundreds of them, and they're like $2, $3. So we're just
yeah,
picking out all different ones and sat around the fire one night and just listening.
yeah.
So good. So definitely
Well,
want to
with
get them out on vinyl.
yeah, this is going to be a really bad plug because we've got a link to them on our website through Amazon if anyone wants to pick one of these record players up. They're in a little case. They're about, I don't know, you can pick them up for between $80 and $100, and
That's
the
good
sound quality,
pricing
yeah,
for.
the sound is really crap, but it's it is, but it's really good for a record because you don't want your record sounding crisp and smooth like a digital file. It's designed to be dirty and listen to the dust and the needle, and
Yeah,
So
you
it's
want to hear the crackle
yeah, you can hear the
every
crackle, and that's not from the record; it's the speakers crackle.
every time
But
I produce a track for another artist or even my own songs. I have this
yeah,
one this sample that I got, and it's just called "Famous Vinyl," and I just drop
yeah,
that into every song and just put it as a noise floor. It always sounds good.
yeah, yep. Alrighty, Alex. Well, it's time to start winding up. Thank you very much for joining us and taking time out of your evening, and chatting about your song "By My Side."
Thanks
Like I
for
said,
having me
it's a
on.
little yeah, no, it's great. We'd love to have you back, and we definitely got to catch up when you come over to WA. Because I've got to
Absolutely,
get a shirt.
and I'll have once we get that merch, get it to you, and get the special
Sweet.
ones as well.
Yeah, yep, yep. The Machine Tuesdays one, the girls signed them on the back, so if you want to sign it, I can hang it up and be wicked. And when
Absolutely.
yeah, when you're up there collecting your gold guitar, I can say, "Yeah."
Yeah, absolutely. You can wear it for the golden guitars.
Yeah. No, cool, cool. Well, like I said, thank you very much. All the best with your songs and your music, and on the 19th, your show. Best of luck. Hopefully, it goes really well for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, too easy. Alrighty. Take care.
We'll chat soon.
Alexa, play By My Side.
Playing By My Side by Alex Mather.
That sunrise don't get old to me. Just like your smile that starts my day. Friends say it's time